Hi there, and welcome back to the OneHeartFire video channel. While I was traveling back down from Montana down to Southern California, I got the chance to stop off in Reno, Nevada, and see my friend Molly, and help her check out this property that she's looking to turn into like a co-housing eco-village type thing, right there down, right in the city in Reno. And while we were there, we wanted to check out this other permaculture property that's right down the street, actually. They're called the Be the Change Project in Reno, Nevada, and they're doing some really good demonstration of what you can do on just a small suburban type lot using permaculture and natural building. They've been there for a while. We stopped by, and she was nice enough to give us a little quick tour. My phone did run out of battery in the middle of it, so I didn't get everything, but I did get enough to share with you guys. So check it out. They got a lot of really cool stuff going on there, and you can see that they're dedicated to what they're doing and taking it to a whole nother level. So enjoy.
That our project is based on Gandhian integral nonviolence, which means there's three spheres. One is inner work, or he calls it self-purification, but it's basically looking at your own life and your own heart and your own mind, and how does that impact what you're doing. And so that's why we do a lot of the things we do is trying to investigate how we develop love and for place, for each other, for people, and for the natural world. And so that's where we use a lot of permaculture. The second is what's called a constructive program, and that's like where it's like we all know there's violent systems in the world. What are we offering as new alternatives? And then the third is resistance with love, essentially, which is like Standing Rock is a perfect example of that. So that's like the foundation of what we do. And then, so I'll show you some of what we do. This is like, these are hugel beds. Are you familiar with that? Hugel culture is like, this used to be a gravel driveway, and so
that's what I have a whole pad of.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass, but you can dig down. We dug down, I don't know, maybe that deep into the ground, and then filled it with all kinds of wood, and then essentially it's like slow motion composting.
Okay.
And it holds the water and nutrients in it. These are all just annual beds, and then an herb spiral, a kid's tree house. That over there is it's a water system. We call it our dip tank. So we like fill it with water in the summertime, and then bathe and swim in it to cool off, and then we release the water and water the front section of the yard with that water, and we change it every few days because we're bathing. So it's a really great use of water.
And so is that your primary bathing source?
In the summer, it's our only. Yeah.
Okay.
My husband really loves natural building, and I can be sous chef on it, but he's definitely the lead on that. So this is a cordwood cob. This is wattle and daub over here. This is what we call earth bag cob.
So it's all different types of cob then?
Yeah, the cob itself is all the same. Are you familiar with cob?
Not super. Like I said, I am very new to all of this.
It's clay, sand, straw. That's all it is. Everything. So the clay is from our backyard. The sand is from our neighbors, and then the straw is. Most of this straw is from a friend who grows wheat at his farm.
Okay. Very cool.
That's all that, and it's different ways to fill it in, basically. So you can see this is chipping off, but these, earth bags at all?
Yes.
So this is earth bag, and then cob over that. That's wood, and then cob over that. And that is wattle and daub, which is like, the wattle is like, you put stakes and you kind of weave wood through it. So that's
very
and then you cob over it.
Wow, this is actually a really big lot.
It's a big lot.
To see.
Yeah, no, it's really big. It's about a half acre, which is huge for the city,
Yeah.
So one of the things we do inside of both constructive program and like looking at ourselves inner work is we use no electricity on site, and so that means so we do all kinds of it creates a context for all kinds of wonderful things to happen. Like, so we use we're not using electricity, so I make beeswax candles, and so one, beeswax is beautiful to work with, but two, at night it's just so lovely. Candlelight, it just feels so nice, and it helps to. It actually helps with sleep because it helps relax the body. So when you go to sleep, you actually want to go to sleep. That's is one of our big parenting tips, is to use no light at night. We discovered this because our kids were terrible at night, and then when we switched over to no electricity, they started going to bed. Yeah. It also means this time of year we sleep long hours. And during the summer, we work long hours. It's so fun.
We were kind of talking about that earlier,
Yeah.
about how people have gotten away from that natural cycle of the seasons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I would say probably that's the single easiest way to get back in connection with the rhythms of the sun and the moons to eliminate electricity from the house. Yeah, it's really great. These are all polygon. This is our hot tub. I was just making beeswax candles, so this is out here for that. But yeah, that is a wood-fired hot tub.
that's awesome.
Oh my God, it's like heaven. And this is the time of year we get to have it. So, man, it's delicious. So nice.
I bet.
This is the structure that we built entirely from the ground. All the rest are were here before that we were adapting. So you can go in there. It's nice. It's cold right now because we use it kind of as a 3-season, basically. Oh, I love this space. Yeah, this is so neat. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all cob, and there's been I don't know how many dozens of hands have touched this, but that was a workshop to build that section, and then the square section is all urban natural building. So it's all it has reclaimed wood for stick frames, and then cardboard infill with wood lath from a cabinet factory that sells those, and then it's just cobbed up over that. And then it's entirely, every piece of wood in here is reclaimed, except for this one piece, which we just couldn't find in the right time.
Very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the space.
Nice.
And this is under 200 square feet as far as permitting and stuff goes.
That's how we did it.
Awesome.
Yeah. This is also a cob structure. This is kind of the urban nature of having a shed. This is actually a horse shed that a baby horse was born in there, our neighbor said. And then we just took the structure as is and then transformed it on the inside, which is a good thing to know as you're dealing with related. So this is a light straw clay infill, which is like you take straw and you put it in a clay slurry, like really wet clay, and then you use mold. What do you call that? Do you remember what it's called?
Metal lath?
No, it's like it's like a mold. You just put a piece of wood. You put
form.
Form.
Yeah.
That's the word. And you stuff it in there, and that creates the insulation in this room, and then we cobbed up over it. Mm-hmm. And again, many hands. That's the whole key.
Mm-hmm.
And the earth floor.
Oh, it's earth and floor.
Yeah. In the other room too.
Yeah. It's a job.
Yeah. It's fun. We're not experts at any of this, but
You're getting there.
Yeah. You got a greenhouse? Did you add that?
So that's a greenhouse. Yeah, we added that structure. I'm just in the middle of getting it winterized.
I love this though, personally.
Oh man,
It's amazing.
it's heaven. I highly recommend it. This is anyway, we're in the middle of winterizing again, but that's, Kyle calls it my $35 greenhouse, because he built it for me with $35, mostly in screws and other various and sundry things.
It reminds me of the $50 and up underground house book.
Yeah, yeah.
I lived there last winter.
Oh, you did? Oh, cool.
This is very much like the garden house.
Yeah.
Or what was
on
left
the
of it.
outside edge of it. There. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so right now I don't have any greens. Normally I have greens growing in here in the wintertime, but I moved them out because I need to get the soil alive in there again. And so then this is all row crops all here. We grow and raise. We're about to butcher our pigs this weekend. If you guys are interested, that would be great. We could use help. Anyway, we raise all our own meat and a good portion of our own kind of staple vegetables and stuff. And then we have rabbits and chickens for meat and eggs. And then this is our eventual food forest. And everybody's, about knee height, so you can't see anybody. Well, there's a few trees you can see, but anyway.
I see a tree right there. He's looking happy.
Tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys just hang out?
Oh, this one. Yeah, this is Monty. We have a buck and two ladies, and so they trade off who gets to go roam, because they can't be, there's no combination of two that can be out at the same time. But they do go they go one at a time to roam.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where you guys are composting and stuff?
So yeah, that's one of the compost bins. Our main compost system is over here.
Was this whole lot gravel and you had to dig down, or was this all?
No,
Was it just
like the
front?
way back section is the area where the horses were. So there was like this much topsoil, which is amazing.
Yeah.
In the way back, everywhere else is rock hard clay.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people.
Did you bring in animal manures to sheet mulch it, or
We did
did
all
you
kinds
of stuff? Yeah.
We've done so many different things. This is our compost system. We're about to compost some of the nasty wine that a friend gave us, and some flour that somebody gave us. So our system is, Kyle runs the Rot Riders. Are you guys familiar with them? You know, Rot Riders is a bike-powered compost collection program.
Oh.
And bike and small truck. He collects restaurant waste in these bins. He collects it from restaurants in the truck and brings it here for the pigs and the chickens, and every once in a while for the bunnies. And then basically what we do is we put it in one of the animal bins, but here we put it here. The chickens go at it for a while, and then every couple of weeks we build a compost pile, and then move the compost pile over there, and then finally to this last area, which we're kind of right in the middle where we don't have that, because the 2 lots down we have another space that we're developing into kind of a community center essentially, but that's long-term plan. But anyway, we put in garden beds over there, so we had to move all our compost. So that's how we do our composting. And then the chickens free range in the afternoons. Like that. That's Hairdo.
Great name.
Very good. Yeah. I don't know where the rest of them are, but anyway.